So today's video is going to be an extremely quick one, as we've got a quick update that released today, which was very unexpected, and we got a nerf to the KRIG-6. If you enjoy weapon stat breakdowns and weapon comparisons, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we try to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers, and click that link in the description down below and subscribe to our second channel. But let's get straight into this. So on screen just now, what you'll see is the actual patch notes from Raven Software. This released like, a couple of minutes ago, or about 30 minutes ago roughly. And as you can see here, the KRIG-6 got a nerf. So it's got a nerf to its lower torso multiplier, and we'll take a look at what that actually means for the weapon in just a moment. And then the maximum damage range is being decreased from 1,500 to 1,400. So they do this in units inside the game, so it's not actually in meters, which is really weird. So I don't know exactly what kind of meters this is, but to be fair, this won't be a massive significant change anyway, so the damage range is not massively important. What is important is this lower torso multiplier, as basically what they've done is made the weapon less consistent. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. Then we've also got a change to the CX-9. Now, I didn't expect this change to happen so quickly after the weapon has released, but I think they're trying to get this out in time before Season 5 comes out, so all the weapons are balanced, and then every Season 5 weapon that comes out from there on after will be balanced as well, hopefully anyway. So what they've done with this is they've actually changed the damage range from 20 to 21. Again, I don't know if this is units or if this is meters, I'm not really too sure, but either which way is not going to make too much of a difference to the weapon anyway. And then the main thing here is that they increased the headshot multiplier from 1.4 to 1.45. So what this means for the KRIG, first of all, so on screen just now, what you'll see is a true game data website. And as you'll see on screen just now, this is the current well, this is the previous stats for the KRIG weapon. This was before the update. Now, after the update's taken place, what they've actually changed here is they've actually changed the stomach multiplier like they mentioned. So when it comes to the stomach shots now, you will be landing 30 damage to the stomach as well as the extremities, because that's what the base damage is for the weapon. Now, of course, this is going to extend out into that second damage drop off as well. But again, keep in mind, you'll be doing 26 damage to the stomach and 26 damage to the extremities, and then obviously if you do land chest shots, you will get your 28 damage there. Now what this does to the KRIG is just makes it less consistent at that TTK. Now it's kind of annoying, so I feel like the KRIG was very balanced in this game. It did have a lot of low recoil, but again, the gun didn't really output like tons of damage compared to some of the other weapons like the Farah, for example. I feel like that gun's a bit more overpowered than the KRIG. But, you know, they made the balance change anyway, but I don't really think it was warranted to make this gun less consistent. Now, the next weapon we're going to take a look into is obviously the CX-9, and we're jumping from true game data now to jgod and his TTK breakdowns here. But again, so right on screen just now, you'll see the CX-9. We've got the TTK below 10 meters, which is 588 milliseconds. Now, this won't change unless, of course, you're landing headshots. And what they've done with this is that if you land one single headshot now with the CX-9, you actually do get a 521 millisecond TTK, which matches the Milano's TTK without the open bolt delay. So it's not like an insanely fast TTK by any means, like it's nowhere near the AS Val or anything like that, but you are going to get a multiplier now to your headshots. So it make this gun a bit more viable. If you do land one headshot, which is pretty easy to do, you will get a pretty decent TTK now, and it can compete with some of the other weapons. Now, this change I feel like was warranted, because I didn't think the CX-9 was much better than something like the PPSH, for example. The Modern Warfare guns just don't have the movement there to back them up. So edit all the values in that I mentioned on screen so you can actually see it a little bit better. And what this means for the weapons is that the KRIG might be a little bit less viable. Only time will tell if that weapon has actually had a significant nerf or not. We'll need to test that out a little bit in games. But when it comes to the CX-9, it's definitely become more viable. So if you're wanting to try out the CX-9, now's probably the best time, because that headshot multiplier is pretty decent. But other than that, I don't think this is going to change too much of the meta overall. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we try to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers, and click that link in the description down below and subscribe to our second channel. And thank you very much for watching.